How to grow hair longer and faster. How to grow hair overnight. That's what you typed in, so here you go. But before we get started, we have some serious hardcore hair facts to lay down about the scalp. So let's get into it. Yes, I took my glasses off, don't judge me. Okay, so let's get straight into hair growth. The whole hair growth process starts under the skin. Under the skin, there are two tiny small dots known as hair follicles. And under each hair follicle is a bulb made up of active cells which contain protein. And these active cells are what get the whole growth process popping. Next, you have small blood vessels in the skin that give nutrients straight to the hair bulb and the hair follicle, so allowing the hair to get a massive amount of nutrients, which encourages massive growth. As your hair grows through the root, it pushes out to the surface, and the hair that is on the surface is known as the hair shaft. Once the hair comes through the skin, bloop, those hair cells then die. Now, people like to say like, oh, hair is dead. I think people are misunderstanding the whole hair is dead thing. Understand that everything that goes down as it pertains to hair growth happens on an internal level. All it means is that when the hair grows up and out through the scalp, the cells in the hair die. Why do they die? Well, if you imagine if those cells stayed alive, it would be excruciating to get a haircut. Death. It's not just like, oh, your hair is dead, because if it was dead, you wouldn't have cuticles that opened and closed and things of that nature. When they say hair is dead, it just means that the nerves that are connected to your body that will send pain signals to your brain are dead. That's all it means. But your hair is still very alive and thriving and needs a whole lot of attention. Let's go a little deeper. As I've told you guys in previous videos, the average person has about 100,000 strands of hair on their head. Now, every day you lose anywhere from 50 to 100 strands of hair, and depending on density, it could be a lot more than that. This is absolutely amazing. Most people are so freaked out when shedding happens, but understand the life cycle of your hair. The normal life cycle of hair is about 4 to 6 years. So after those 4 to 6 years, the hair stops growing and takes a break for a couple of months. Now that we have that together and we know how hair grows and why hair sheds, let's tie all of the information that we have together and make it make sense. Everybody's hair grows the same exact way that I just named, regardless of race or anything. But there is something that kind of separates us to the point where we have to do different things. There are only two things that determine your curl pattern. The first thing being the size of your follicle, and the second thing being the amount of proteins attached to the disulfide bonds that are holding your hair together. If I just confused you, make sure you check out this video right here, so that way you'll be all caught up. That is what determines the texture of your hair. So here you can see that if you have a completely round follicle, then the hair is easy for it to come out, so it goes straight down, and the tighter your follicle gets, the curlier your hair gets, along with the protein. Okay, the texture and genetics have nothing to do with the amount that your hair grows. However, it does have a lot to do with the type of hair, with the type of care, and the type of products and the type of routines you develop as it pertains to your hair. Let's get into oil. Most people think that people who get lice, if someone gets lice, that they're really disgusting, and that is not true. Understand that your body is a well-oiled machine. Your body is so magnificent. So the oil that secretes out of your scalp is one of the main things, if not the main nutrient, that your hair has to grow. Now, if you are a person that has really straight hair, as the oil secretes out of your scalp, it takes it no time and zero effort to travel from the root all the way to the ends. You have to watch wash your hair a whole lot, because if you don't, there will be certain things attracted to the magnificence that is in your head. What do I mean by that? In this video here, I know it's a little graphic. I'll attach the link in the description box below to where I got this footage. But you guys, this video right here is lice. But understand that lice, they don't eat hair, okay? They drink blood. Why are they so attracted to your natural hair? Well, if you were to find out a little bit more about lice, when lice attracts itself to the scalp, it has its life cycle, right? And within that life cycle, once the lice gets to the size that it is right now, shortly after this, most likely these lice that you're seeing on the screen right now are impregnated or about to be pregnant and have babies. When they lay their eggs, they attach their eggs to the hair strand, and once the egg hatches, the egg casing is still attached to the hair shaft. Now, this should make you think about something. I am not a doctor or anything like that. I'm a licensed cosmetologist amongst a couple of other things, but this is just my theory. Okay, if they are attaching themselves to the hair shaft for the fetus to grow, that means that the oil that is in your hair has some really serious nutrients in it. Okay, it's not attracted to people's hair because they're nasty. Lice is attracted to people's hair because oil that secretes from your scalp is so magnificent and so powerful. This is why most women with straight hair have really long hair, because the powerful oil that secretes from our scalp has no problem whatsoever coating the hair to the point that there is an overabundance of it. But if you have curly hair, it's not the same thing. It will take that magnificent oil double the time that it would take straight hair to get down the hair shaft. Just imagine how long it takes oil to go down a straight line versus going down a zigzag, okay? So if you want to grow hair really fast, the first thing you need to do is know your hair. And by knowing your hair, you know what you need to replace that oil that's not coming down as fast with. How do you do that? Well, first, you have to know your level of porosity. Knowing your level of porosity is one of the most important things in hair growth. If you check this video here, link in the description box below, I show you guys a really quick trick that you can do at home while you're watching this video, honestly, to check your porosity. Once you know your level of porosity, then you know what type of oils your hair is going to respond to. That is why here on my new channel, I'm giving you guys so many different options for oils and different growth treatments, because the main objective to grow hair really fast and long is to know your hair. Understand that there is no difference between a black woman with long hair and a white woman with long hair. This is not a racial thing. However, there is this big huge myth that black women cannot grow long hair. The history for black women in this country is not that grand, okay? From a very young age in the previous generations, and I'm not getting on anybody who is in this generation, but we were ashamed of our hair. If there was anybody with curly hair or anything, we didn't call it curly. It was like naps, BB. So we were embarrassed by our hair, and because we were so embarrassed by it, the first thing we did was relax it. There are people who relax their daughter's hair before their daughter turns 7 or 8 years old. So our hair, it's not that our hair can't grow. We do not perform the type of routines that we need to perform to acquire the type of length that we desire, you guys. So if we want to grow really long hair, we just simply need to understand how the hair works. Your hair is no different than anybody who has hair all the way down their back. The only difference is we're using products that are not for our hair, and then once our hair grows, we have no idea how to retain the length that we obtain. That is the only issue. Please do not think that the God that created you, made your scalp, gave you one scalp scalp that grows one way and other people from other races another scalp that grows another way. No, there is a reason why black women are the only women who think that they cannot grow long hair fast. The reason that I decided to grow my hair out was not because I was embarrassed from what people were saying about me on the rice water video. The reason that I'm growing my hair out is because I want to visually show you guys that you can grow your hair really long, really fast if you follow certain regimens, you guys. So that is it for this video. I really hope that it makes sense. We're gonna do a full hair growth regimen, but I don't want to overload you guys with these videos. I want to give you little snippets at a time. Take notes, study and understand the information that I present, and then after that, you know, we hopping into something else. So I love you guys so much, and until my next video, make sure you are subscribed here to my channel. And once you subscribe, be sure to click that bell notification so you are notified every time I post another video, and make sure you join one of my groups here on my website so you'll have, you know, access to me to talk to me whenever you want to and stuff. And subscribe to the channel, the website. I said all that stuff. Okay, bye. See you later. This is how you grow hair fast, okay? So really quick, I just wanted to do a small little limb check. This right here is my hair on whatever date this is. Y'all, that whole myth, oh, your hair only grows 2 inches every year, that is not true. Black hair is freaking amazing. We just need to know how to work it. Yes. I'm not saying it's super long, but I'm about to wash it anyway, so. So, I don't know, you guys, hair grows fast. You guys join me on this whole hair growth movement. So, because I don't just want you to watch me grow my hair, I want you to start doing the same things that I am doing, and then you guys start sending me pictures, massive hair growth you are getting from, you know, our whole little project and stuff. So, I love you guys so much. Yeah.